So you want to know the best way to play with the English club Chelsea? Well, that's great because in this video I'm going to show you how you can get the best out of this team. All in my opinion, of course. So if you want to try it out yourself, take your controller, start up FIFA and set up everything the same like I did. Because I'm going to show you the best formation, lineup, tactics and instructions and also a full game plan. So 5 different formations that you can use during specific situations in a match. If you are leading and really want to hold your lead, your opponent is getting better, put you under heavy pressure and is about to score some goals and you need to to have a really good defensive formation, of course. And if you need to score some goals yourself, maybe you are about to lose a match, then you need a really attacking formation. So I got all of that for you, so pay attention and watch the whole video. But before I begin, I really wanted to ask you to drop a like under the video. It will be really helpful for me and my channel to grow. And if you're new to the channel, I want to find your way back really easy. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Alright, let's start with Chelsea, with the formation. It's the 4-2-2-2 formation and Mendy is the goalkeeper, James is the right defender, Fofana, Koulibaly and Chilwell are the defenders, Kante and Zakaria are the defensive midfielders, Ziyech is the right attacking midfielder, Havertz is the left one, and Sterling and Aubameyang are the strikers. Then we're going to the tactics and I choose press after possession loss with a width of 40 and a depth of 60. So this is the beginning formation that you can use at the start of the match. And with this one, normally I say, if you watch other videos from me from other teams, I say, well, just check out your opponent a bit and look how he is playing, and maybe after that 50-20 minutes you can switch to another formation. But with this team, with Chelsea, you can put them under heavy pressure right from the beginning. You can do that with other teams as well, of course, but for me, for Chelsea, this felt really good because you have 2 really good defensive midfielders, and that is key in this formation. So pressure from the beginning, really high on the pitch, so you can overwhelm your opponent with the pressure and maybe score some quick goals. All right, the build-up play is long ball, direct passing. The width is only 20, not too wide, because it's really hard to involve your left and right attacking midfielder, in my opinion, if you put this way wider. So for me, 20 is good. Plays in the box, 5 bars, corners and free kicks, both 2 bars. Then we go to the instructions. James, stay back while attacking. Centre backs default. Chilwell, stay back while attacking. Alright, then we're going to Kante. The only thing I changed for him is cut passing lanes. Normally, if you're watching my videos more, I will have this guy on stay back while attacking. But because we are playing some pressure, this is unbalanced, and I'm gonna explain you why. All other things are just default. The same for Zakaria, cut passing lanes, balanced attack. Because if you have these guys on stay back while attacking, so they will be, let's see, this is the pitch, and well, this is the goalkeeper of your opponent, and you lose the ball. You have 2 strikers here, you have your attacking midfielder, you have 2 attacking midfielders, and let's say Kante is stay back while attacking, so the defense is about here and Kante is here, and Zakaria, maybe he's not but stay back while attacking, so he is a bit more further here. Let's put this a bit wider, else it's hard to see. But if you are going to if you're losing the ball around here, then the team is going to press with the strikers, and this guy maybe is going to press, but there is a whole wide gap here. If Kante is also a bit more forward, it's way harder for your opponent to pass the ball around. And even your defenders are going a bit more forward when Kante is going more forward, else there is a wide gap between the defense and your midfield. So your defense is also going a bit more forward. So it's really hard for the opponent to pass the ball around if you are really high on the pitch with 60 depth. And the 2 central defensive midfielders are just even higher on the pitch than you should expect, because 9 out of 10 times people are playing with them with stay back while attacking. Alright, it is a bit risky, I need to say that, because all this pressure, if you are playing against a really good opponent, then he can play the ball around the pressure and set up his own attack. But you are pressing for only a few seconds after you lost possession. If you don't have the ball after a few seconds, the whole team will go back and go defense on balance. But you saw maybe the goals. Let's watch it again. The goals that I scored, some were from some heavy pressure here. We're losing the ball, and look at the players here. Look where Kante is. This is Kante, people. If he was on stay back while attacking, he would be out of the screen. You would not see him. Also, Zakaria is here marking this man. Even Reece James is here to put some pressure on this guy. You see in this shot exactly how good this is working if you are looking pure on the pressure. So Kante can have the ball, pass it, and score a goal. That is how I scored goals. Here again, this is from the pressure. My opponent passed the ball around, but look how aggressive Koulibaly is with the pressure, and he is so strong, getting the ball and another goal. So you see that this pressure, if you are doing it really good, it can work so fantastic. All right, then we're going to the other instructions. I already said Zakaria. Then we're going to Ziyech. Only thing I changed is get into the box for the cross. The same for Havertz, get into the box for the cross. Then we have Sterling, get in behind, stay forward. And Aubameyang also get in behind, stay forward. All right, I already said this is because of the central defensive midfielders. They are so good. That is why I use this formation and this tactics. Zakaria and Kante, really aggressive, really defensive players, good defensive players. So if you don't have these players, central defensive midfielders, it's way harder to play this formation and these tactics. All right, then we're going to the more attacking formation. So maybe if you are playing and it's hard to create some chances, you need a bit more attacking, then you can switch to this one. It's the same formation, it's the same lineup, only the tactics are a bit different. Press after possession loss, the width is 40. The depth is higher on the pitch than we already had with 75. The build-up play in this one is balanced. Chance creation is also balanced because maybe that is helping you to create better chances. Just switching a bit around, not too much. Plays in the box a bit more with 6 bars, corners, free kicks. I have this on 4 bars for this one. All right, yeah. The instructions are about the same as we already had in the first one. So the same for Kante, the same for everyone. I switched in this one Havertz and Ziyech. Maybe sometimes it's helping to switch players around. For the tactics, it doesn't matter that much. But sometimes I like to to switch my wingers, to switch my strikers. So in this formation, I switched my attacking midfielders. All right, then we're going to the more defensive formation. This is what you can choose. It's the 4-4-2 flat formation. If you think, well, there's pressure, my opponent is footballing around it, he's passing around my pressure and he is getting dangerous and the pressure is not working, so then you can switch to this formation. It's a bit more defensive because you are not playing with attacking midfielders but with a left and a right midfielder. And yeah, maybe it will help you if your opponent is better than you to still win the match. All right, the tactics is balanced on 40. The 40 width, 50 depth, build a play, also balanced. Then we're going to the chance creation, direct passing. The width is 40. Plays in the box, 5 bars, corners, free kicks, both 2 bars. All right, I'm playing here with Havertz as a striker and Sterling as a left midfielder. That's maybe a bit of a surprise because in the other formation we are playing Sterling as a striker, but I'm gonna explain you why with the instructions. Stay back while attacking for James, Koulibaly, Fofana default, Chilwell, stay back while attacking. Then we're going to Ziyech. Only thing I changed is get in behind for him, so he's making runs forward. Kante, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box for the cross. That is and cover center. So this is because we are not playing pressure, so now he is staying back for some more defensive secureness. Zakaria is totally default, and then Sterling. This is really important. Cut inside, get in behind, and get into the box for the cross. Sterling is really fast, of course, so he making runs forward, cutting inside, and getting behind. I'm gonna explain you later why. First, Aubameyang, stay forward and get in behind, and then we have Havertz, false number 9. And what this does is he is dropping back into the midfield. So we have the pitch again. Let's draw it. We have 4 defend. 9 out of 10 times your opponent is playing with 4 defenders. So what this does, Ziyech is going forward, so he's keeping busy this one. Then we have Aubameyang. He is going forward, so he has the left central defender of your opponent. Then we have Zakaria. He has the high work rates. He is on default instructions, so Zakaria, this one, is also going forward. We have Havertz. What Havertz is doing, he is dropping back into the midfield, so he is going that way. So Zakaria is going that way, Havertz is going that way. And then we have Sterling here, and he is cutting inside and getting in behind. So what this player is doing, he needs to choose between Sterling and Zakaria and maybe even Havertz. This guy will go after Havertz 9 out of 10 times, or he is staying there and Havertz is free. When he is free, you can pass the ball to him and build up your attack. But if he is coming with him, then this guy needs to choose between Sterling and Zakaria. It's 2 versus 1. And you can create lovely chances that way. Alright, hopefully I explained it good. I try my best. But this can work so good if you are using it the right way. Alright, then we are going to the next formation. This is the ultra attacking formation. This is the one that you want to use when you need to score some goals. So I would not recommend to play this from the beginning, because it's really attacking your whole defense. Eyes wide open, that is a bit too much saying, but you are weaker on the defense, so just do this only when you need to score some goals in the second half. It's the 3-4-1-2 formation. Let's go a bit back to the lineup. Fofana, Koulibaly, Chilwell are the defenders. Kante, Zakaria, defensive midfielders. James on the right side. Havertz is the attacking midfielder. Ziyech on the left side. Sterling and Aubameyang are the strikers. Then we are going to the tactics. Press after possession loss. Width is 40, depth 90, so really high on the pitch because we need to score some goals. Fast build-up on build-up play. Chance creation, direct passing. The width is 40. Plays in the box, 7 bars. Corners, free kicks, both 4 bars. Then the instructions. Fofana is default. Koulibaly is default. Chilwell, join the attack. He is a left defender normally with a high attacking work rate, so he will go forward even with the join the attack. So you only have 2 defenders. Keep that in mind. 2 really good defenders, I need to say that. So you can hold up the attack of your opponent if you are really good at defending, but it is hard. But you need to score some goals, so you need to take some risks. Then we're going to Kante. He is just default. Zakaria, default. James, come back on the fence, stay wide. Ziyech, the same, come back on the fence, stay wide. Havertz, get into the box for the cross. Aubameyang, get in behind, stay forward. Sterling, get in behind, stay forward. Alright, then we're going to the last formation, and this one is the one you want to use when you are leading and your opponent is getting better. He's about to score some goals, and that's not what you want, of course, so you need some more defensive secureness. So then you are switching to this one, the 5-3-2 holding formation. The lineup, I'm using Kante here as a centre back, Koulibaly and Fofana, Chilwell, James. Zakaria, defensive midfielder. Ziyech, Havertz, central midfielder. Sterling, Aubameyang are the strikers. But you can switch, of course. You can replace players if it's needed. I always recommend to pause the game in these 60 or 70 minutes. Check out what players are tired the most and replace them, because tired players are bad at pace. They are not running that fast anymore. They are bad at dribbling. They are bad at passing. They are bad at shooting. So it's really hard to play with tired players. So what you can do is replace them. But if you are switching to this formation, I will recommend to put in another center back. It can be Silva. And then maybe you can put Kante on the defensive midfielder, Zakaria as central midfielder, and maybe you can put in Kovacic as the other central midfielder. So replace them when you can and when it's necessary. Then we are going to the tactics for this one. Drop back, the width is 40, depth is 40, build a play balanced, chance creation balanced, the width 50, plays in the box 1 bar, corners and free kicks both 1 bar. Then we're going to the instructions. James, stay back while attacking, centre backs all default, and Chilwell, stay back while attacking. Then we're going to Zakaria, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover center. Ziyech, he is just default, Havertz also default. Then we have Aubameyang, come back on defense, and then we have Sterling, drift wide, getting behind and stay forward. So Sterling is staying forward. He is making runs forward when you have the ball. Look at your mini map, which way he's going, because he's on drift wide. Sometimes he will go left, sometimes he will go right. It's just about where you have the ball and where is enough space for him to make the run. So if you have the ball and you have the time, look at your mini map where he's running, give him a long ball, and maybe you can create yourself a really good chance with his pace. Maybe go one-on-one on the goalkeeper, or just hold up the ball, wait for the other players to join him, and yeah, make sure you don't lose the ball because you want to keep that lead. Alright, this is it for Chelsea. Hopefully it will help you to win more matches. That's my reason why I'm making these videos, trying to help you guys win more matches. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.